I'm Tom at TV, and this is my comic shop. Comics, cards, and collectibles. I know quite a bit about comics, probably more than the average collector. And I bet there's some stuff I know that you didn't. So here it is, 103 things that you maybe didn't know about comic books. Hope you like it. How are we doing today? This is Tom here again with another exciting fact that you may not know about comics. Today, we're in the warehouse area, the back room of Comics, Cards, and Collectibles, 724 Cleveland Avenue Southwest, on the fringes of beautiful downtown Canton. We have over 200,000 comic books back here, which is, kind of why I know as much as I do about stuff. Today, we're going to discuss the two major companies. For years, there's been two. There's always been DC Comics, of course, which is, of course, Superman's company. And since the 60s especially, there's been Marvel Comics, which is, of course, Spider-Man's company. Now, even to this day, the two of them are still around, and they're still rivals. They have been rivals for years and years and years. Who, in their right mind, would think that Marvel and DC would someday do a joint venture? But they did. In 1976, they put out a Treasury Size edition of their top two at the time selling characters, Spider-Man versus Superman. A pretty one-sided fight, if you know what I mean. But, see? DC and Marvel. It's the both of them. 1976 was the first time they ever did a joint venture comic book. That's something I bet you didn't. Wait a minute. Lots of people know that. Lots and lots of people know that. So how can I say, well, here's something you never knew? Well, here's how I can do it. About a year before that, there was a book that came out that was The Wizard of Oz. It turns out that MGM had given the license or sold the license to do an adaptation of the movie to both Marvel and DC. And rather than doing two different books and going head to head, they decided to combine. So in 1975, they came out with a Marvel and DC Presents The Wizard of Oz. So that, 1 year before this, was the actual first time the two of them got together and did a book together. Now that's something I bet you didn't know. If I'm right, be sure to pass this along and show your friends so that you don't feel like the only person that didn't know something. And if you really like it, drop us a note. Tell us you like it. Tell us what you'd like to hear us do. Send us a question. Who knows? Maybe I know the answer.